Alright, my G's, what's good, boys? You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to a brand new video, my G's. What's good? You already know what type of time we's on. Before we get up in this bitch, comment down below. What is you sipping on, my G? You know I always stay true to me, you know what I'm saying? We always gonna be drinking on the fucking Poland Spring, because that it always slap, bro, especially when it's cold. It's that nice cold, and it's that perfect crisp. It's like, but let me tell you something. I also bought this new mug off Amazon. I forgot what it was called. My fault. It wasn't really a mug. It was like a tall ass cup. And you like you just tap the top of it, and it shows you how cold it is on the inside. I poured some water in there once, and it said 18 Celsius. I drank that bitch. That shit was crisp. Crisp. But you know, besides drinking out of that crisp ass fucking goddamn mug cup, whatever the hell you want to call it, I forgot the name. Today we're gonna be talking about motherfucking snitches, cause I can't go a day in like the line of work of construction without somebody trying to tell on somebody ass for some type of raise they know their ass ain't gonna get. Now this one's a bit different. Instead of it being a typical manager's pet or some regular nigga who's trying to be the manager, instead I think it's like a dead ass a manager for real. And he was talking to my boys and how like type, man, I'll know. Let me break this shit down. So boom, I'm at work type shit, and I'm doing my due diligence, boy. And you know when you really at work, you doing your thing, you in the flow. You don't really notice nobody around you type shit, cause you know you just working, boy. You just moving, you doing your fucking due diligence, you doing your thing, you on that shit. You see a problem, solve it. You see a situation, fix it. You on P's and Q's. You on demon mode, bro. It was one of those days where I was going crazy, right? But toward as we getting close to the end of the day, I realized I started running out of shit to do. And you know when you start running out of shit to do, all of a sudden that 1 minute task start taking you an hour. And like, you know what I'm saying? You start stretching shit all the way out. So it appears as if you're still working because you don't want to do more type shit. So it comes to that time where, you know what I'm saying, I gotta stretch some shit, you know. Let me just move this tape a little bit more, you know, let me add a little finesse on this, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of finesse over here, a little pizzazz over there, you know what I'm saying, doing my bullshit. So I'm out here bullshitting type shit, and it leads to this point where, you know, apparently, because all the owners, the supervisors and all that shit, they all pulled up to the job site to see what the progression of what's happening. So I'm over here stretching and chilling and doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Nobody notices nothing. And one of them had this really cute dog. He was like a little pug, and I'm like, oh, this nigga's pretty as fuck. I pet him a little bit. It was a little cute dog. But besides that, moving forward, there was this one nigga, bro. There was this one manager nigga of the sheetrock guys, you know what I'm saying, tight shit. And I could just tell from looking at him, he's a bitch. I could just tell. I'm not sure if that was his girl or someone else's girl that pulled up with him, if that was the owner's girl. But shorty was staring at me throughout the whole process of this whole bitch. Now, I had just got a brand new, like, Carhartt shirt, because I didn't have that much, so I just got a new one. And that bitch, I was feeling like that nigga with that shit on, boy. I'm talking about, that motherfucker felt so good. I'm like, ooh, you know, you get some shit, you like, oh yeah, I'm that nigga, bro. Fuck is you talking about? But besides that, you know what I'm saying, that's not really that important. I just told you that because I was feeling myself right there in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So back to the sheetrock nigga owner. This dickhead, right? Type shit. He I peeped that he was looking at me. But I'm just assuming that he's looking at everybody working all that shit. I'm not taking that shit no type of way. Niggas looking at niggas all the time. No homo. All the time on some shit like that. But I noticed he's like following me, but not following me because I see everyone else moving around. They're all investigating shit. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, that's cool. So lo and behold, they're downstairs. This is a 2-flight building. I said building. It's like a restaurant at the bottom and the building on top. It's one of them fucking shits. Like all them shits you see in a corner store, you know, you got the store at the bottom, the cribs up top. It's some shit like that. So I'm upstairs and I'm cooling type shit. You know, I'm doing my thing, and here come fucking manager boy over here walking around and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool, cause you know what I'm saying, I'm doing my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? I'm stretching out stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking my time. I'm moving hella slow so they could get up out of here, so we could get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know, niggas on construction, the moment the boss leave and it's like 1, we know that nigga ain't coming back. Boy, we at the crib. We at the crib. We ain't nowhere there. Niggas ain't answering their phone. Niggas ain't doing none of that shit. Like, we, as soon as the manager or any supervisor pull up any of that, and we know for a fact they ass not coming back, and it's like 1 to 1:30, boy, we going. That's why they got us on these track apps now, you know what I'm saying? That's why they got niggas on track apps now, you know. So, you know, you got to sign in exactly at 3 o'clock, but this how they go, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really mind that, because, you know, all I'm going to do is really sit there. If I know I'm done, I'm just kind of sit there now, which is you know, it's cool. It's cool to just, you know, cool out and chill. But not sometimes I really just want to go home. But you know, it's like, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So boom, that's what I was saying. This She-Rod nigga manager come upstairs, right? And he was like looking around, like, yo, you can just tell, bro. You know when you just tell when someone's looking for some shit, like they not minding their own goddamn business, my G. He was on that type of timing. He's over here minding somebody else's business, bro. This nigga walking around with his phone out, recording shit, right? And at that moment, I'm over here thinking, oh, you know what I'm saying? He's just recording for the guys to show what they need to do. But it's like, wait, that don't make sense. They're right fucking here. Unless he's sending it to the building owner to show how much work he has left. Well, he could just probably tell him, but I guess he wanted recorded evidence, which is kind of weird because he was also there too. So at that moment, I'm thinking he here to catch some nigga doing some shit they not supposed to, on some weird nigga shit. So I did get, yeah, I did get caught, you know what I'm saying, doing some shit. But you know, I was also working, because you know, niggas can't really get mad at you if you sitting down and the work is right in front of you. You sitting down working still. Now what I was doing was I was taking sizes of what we needed. So I was sitting down looking at the material, trying to think of which size that we needed. But this douchebag coming here recording everybody, and I had to shoot up, you know what I'm saying, to make it look like I was doing something. Because I swear to God, if you sitting down and working, niggas think you're not doing nothing. You can't sit down and just work, bro. Like, what up happened, man? Like, come on, bro. What type of time it is you want to be like this? Who made you like this? Who made you this much of a bitch? So boom, lo, this nigga catch me sitting down, you know what I'm saying? But I shoot up though. But you know, he caught it. And you know, I'm thinking, you know, this nigga's a bitch, bro. Maybe he won't send it to my boss. Maybe he's one of them cool niggas, you know what I'm saying? He's like, all right, niggas is working. They chilling. Nope. Cause I'm over here cooling, chilling, waiting for the day to end, and this nigga go ahead and send it to the boss, and it was like, oh, why was he saw a video of niggas sitting down and shit, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, bro, this nigga can't go 5 minutes without being a bitch, bro. I could tell your wife got took by a black nigga. Like, bro, why would you do that? What's good with you, Brody? Why you gotta send niggas out here visual evidence that he saw one of his workers sitting? I'm like, really? I mean, he didn't really catch the face and nothing like that. It was no face, no case for me, you know what I'm saying? Because the moment you catch my face, I'm suing. Alright. Because you gotta blur out niggas' faces if you ain't know that. If someone does not want their face recorded or they don't know they're being recorded, you could sue for that. Or you could slap a fat ass emoji over their face, blur out their face, and do whatever, do all that, and still upload and post it no matter what the fuck they say. You just can't give out key details to evidence and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So it can be used in a court of law against you. You have to know these things if you're gonna record people. But you know what I'm saying, that's what Karens try to use, but they don't know what the hell they saying sometimes. Whenever they say they're gonna blur their face, they just kind of gotta hold the L right there, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of just over with. But you know, besides the fact that this nigga was on some bitch nigga type shit, you know what I'm saying, that was pretty much it. After he called us on that bitch shit, we had to pretty much be on our P's and Q's at all times, because after that, it turns out more niggas was snitching more and more. Like, niggas was being more of douchebags all over the goddamn place. It's like, bro, we was just all fine like a couple minutes ago, and this nigga decided to be a bitch, and now everybody on everybody's ass, bro. Now everybody, like, bro, we had a cool environment. Listen to the shit I'm talking about, bro. Some niggas bring out the worst in other niggas, bro. Like, the main snitch that was there wasn't even snitching no more. Now that nigga's back to snitching. It's like, bro, everything was all fine and dandy, my nigga. God damn, boy. If you a manager, you snitch, bro, you a bitch. But unless the worker deserves to get fired, then. But if you got the elite worker and you know that nigga be slacking sometimes, bro, cut that nigga some slack, bro. God damn. That's all I had to say, my G's, about how niggas don't shut the fuck up. But I catch y'all in the next one, though. I'm gonna try and maintain my schedule for sure, though. Peace.